Food Security by Nafisa, Dima, Diana, Michelle, and Gerardine. Food is one of the basic human needs, and food security is an important social determinant of health. The Food and Agriculture Organization defines food security as the physical, social, and economic access to safe food that meets dietary needs and preferences for an active and healthy life. Food availability, food utilization, and food access are the principal variables that define household food security. Food insecurity is defined as the inability to obtain adequate nutritional intake, both in terms of quality and quantity due to financial constraints. There are two types of food insecurity: chronic and transitory. Chronic food insecurity is long-term and occurs when individuals are unable to meet minimum food requirements over a sustained period of time. Transitory food insecurity is short-term and results from the inability to access enough food to maintain good nutrition. Approximately 800 million people are considered food insecure worldwide. Looking at the Canadian context, 2.7 million Canadians experience food insecurity. 5% of Canadian children and 8% of adults live in food insecure households. There are four categories to characterize household food insecurity, which are food security, marginal food insecurity, moderate food insecurity, and severe food insecurity. Food secure households report no income-related barriers to accessing preferred variety, quality, and quantity of food. On the other hand, marginally food insecure households worry about running out of food or have a limited food selection. Moderately food insecure households are forced to compromise the quality and/or quantity of food. And finally, severely food insecure households experience disrupted eating patterns such as a reduced food intake. Canadian territories experience higher food insecurity compared to provinces. Among the provinces, the highest rate of food insecurity is observed in the Atlantic provinces. Nunavut has the highest observed percentage of food insecurity in Canada, measuring at 37%, while Nova Scotia has the highest observed percentage of food insecurity of the provinces, measuring at 12%. Some of the key risk factors for food insecurity include income, housing, education. Other factors include cost of food and non-food essentials, geographic isolation, and food literacy. Some of the affected populations include lone parent households, single mother-led households, families receiving social assistance, households with children, and Aboriginal households with and without children. Some of the other affected populations include unattached single people, people with disabilities, homeless people, new immigrants and refugees, and visible minorities. Some of the effects of food insecurity on health include poor mental, physical, and dental health, functional disability, physical and mental disability, chronic conditions such as diabetes, hypertension, and heart disease, poor psychological and physical development of children, as well as lower life expectancy. These negative health consequences result in an increase in healthcare costs. Food insecurity is a serious public health problem in Canada, given the negative impacts on physical and mental health of individuals and communities. The need for sustainable solutions is ever growing.